welcome. My name is Heroine Bob and welcome to Bob Buys, where I normally go to places like charity shops, thrift stores, and retail locations to buy stuff for hopefully really cheap to flip on sites like Amazon, Etsy, and eBay for a profit. Now, it is a beautiful rainy day today, but that does mean that it is slow as work. So instead of doing my normal 30-minute lunchtime trip, I have decided to come to the antique mall. Now, I know some of you may have seen the video where I stated I don't source at antique malls, and that is still the case. The reason why I don't normally source at antique malls is because I live in a historic area. I live and work in Colonial Williamsburg, so most of the antique dealers in my area know what they have. Now, while I can't normally source at the antique malls, I can learn at antique malls. So that's what I'm here today to do, and to walk around and show you guys different things. In addition to being just really good at Google and sometimes going on Wikipedia like black holes, you can also go to your local antique mall and learn about bric-a-brac, glass, furniture, and porcelain. Just have a look around, see what catches your eye, and maybe do a learn about it. And you can figure out, you know, what brands might be valuable, what brands aren't valuable. And when you're at the thrift stores, you will have a better eye as to what you can pick up to resell. So let's go ahead inside now and see what we can find.
Now, I have never been inside this antique mall, and it's a little daunting when you first walk in and everything is in glass cases. Still neat stuff, but a little daunting. Okay, so this is an entire wall of Wallace Nutting photographs. I don't know if it's coming across on camera, but I don't know if you realize that a lot of them are very yellowed. And that is because when these were framed, there was no acid proof or acid-free paper. So while all of these are beautifully matted, it is actually deteriorating the photograph because of the fact that what they were matted with has acid in it. So if you wanted to preserve and buy any of these, you would need to have them professionally matted. Just so you guys know. This is a really good reminder that I need to list the ones I have from the hoarder house, because I have not done that yet. But these are about right on point, the $6.50 there. Okay, this is just silly. This cornflower blue is a current pattern. You can still buy this. They want $18, which is, I think, more than what it would cost to buy a new one of these. So I don't understand. Look at this. I have never seen so many Pez dispensers in one place before. Also, that's not for sale, but it's awesome. Creepy, but awesome. Firm, because it's from Europe. These are just, oh look, it's Chicken Little. Oh, I think, oh, he reprinted these himself. So these are original packages and these are reprints. Dude, this is so cool. Okay, so here are some mid-century modern souvenir from the Virgin Islands salt and pepper shakers. They want $4 for them. I might come back and buy those because they're actually worth $10. So I might come back and get those. But you can find stuff sometimes. It's just rare. Let's talk about Wedgwood. So this is stereotypical Wedgwood, marked up at the stereotypical Wedgwood prices. This is pretty much all passé now. No one is buying this at all. Now, you guys have seen me sell Wedgwood, and by Wedgwood that I've sold has all been the, you know, the fine china, but not this style. I've sold daffodil teacup. I've sold actual like dinnerware that you're supposed to eat off of, and by that I don't mean this stuff. This cameo style is not in right now, and people are not buying it, so I would not even recommend getting this if you get it cheap, because you're just gonna hold on to it. Okay, so this is a made in Japan whenever you see these little figurines with the chains on them, they're normally worth between $15 to $20. They want $7 for this. The only reason I am hesitant is because it is covered in this green splatter paint. Now for me, not a problem, because I love the color green, but like most people are not going to want a fungusy, mossy dog like this. But if you can find these without that, again, these are going to be $15 to $20 when they've got the little chains on them like that. Okay, the battery in my camera died, so sorry for the quality. We're going back to my phone. So this booth has a ton of vintage Pyrex, and one of these days I'm going to find it in the wild at a price I can afford more than just like the basic mugs that I find all the time. But Pyrex, always good to pick up. Oh, what are those? Those Chromex? Those are Chromex. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, that's so pretty. I didn't see that before. We're trying to pan slowly. So these are some Miro aluminum canisters. This was a 4 canister set. They want $16 for it. That's pretty much what you get on eBay. You need $20 plus shipping. The Chromex. Oh, it's so pretty. Look, like if you can find some mid-century modern Chromex, like they want $38 for that. You can get more than that for it. You get like $40 to $60 depending on how many of the pieces you have and the styling. But that's just, oh, so good. Okay, this video is quickly turning into just watch Bob drool over all of the mid-century modern stuff. Look at these chairs. Oh, they're so pretty. And then if you come down here, they're so pretty. And look at this table. Look at this end table. Danish end table. I want them. Oh, so pretty. Okay, so this is the 8th booth in this mall that I found. Toby mugs. These are Toby mugs, little awkward man face things. The reason why they're in 8 booths is because people think they're worth lots of money, but these are like the Wedgwood out of fashion. So you're just gonna hold on to them for a while and not sell them, and that is why everybody has them, is because no one can sell them. So stay away from those. Don't buy those. Alright, so remember those Fenton collector's plates I showed you guys? This is the better Fenton. This is the Fenton that people buy. These are all pretty much marked what you can get for them, but oh my goodness, this is a lot of Fenton. It's a lot of Fenton. Also the Burbs. Look at the Burbs. The Burbs are probably my favorite. Also, these are custard glass, these 3 here. I don't know if you can tell by the phone, but I'm pretty sure that if I shined a black light on those Burbs, they would glow. I don't have my black light with me. I left it on my desk at home, so just imagine them glowing. Some big, fat, radioactive Burbs. Okay, another thing that's kind of passé are deviled egg plates. Except I love this one. You guys know how much I love green, but like, I've never seen a deviled egg plate with a salt and pepper shaker attached to them, and they're both, oh my god, they're so cute. This is beautiful. And they want $20 for it, which is probably about what it's worth. I just wanted to show you because I thought it was pretty. Okay, I'm gonna have to show you when I get back to my office, but I think I have this exact thing in my office that I bought from a thrift store for like $3. I literally think I have this exact thing. I'll have to look when I get back to the office and see whether or not I have this thing at the office somewhere here. That would be cool. Well, I got about a third of the way through that antique mall. I spent probably way too long in there. In fact, I know I spent way too long in there. So long my camera battery died, which is why we're having this lovely phone video now. Antique malls are a great place to learn. Also, to learn about
things to be looking out for, or how much things can be worth. Also, not to buy like the Toby mugs and the Wedgwood plates, because if there's a ton of vendors that have them and nobody seems to be selling them, chances are they're not really that valuable anymore or out of fashion. And also why it's important as a reseller, why you should be paying attention to current home and fashion trends. None of those fit into current home and fashion trends, just FYI. So I will have to come back another day to look at the other 2/3, or a couple other days to look at the other 2/3 of this antique mall. There was one thing I actually really wanted to buy for myself. It was a stainless steel mid-century modern butter dish, but it had no price on it, so I couldn't buy it because it had no price on it. I didn't end up picking the salt and pepper shakers. Pretty much the two things that I found that I could have resold were both mid-century modern like salt and pepper shakers, which again means that they weren't paying attention to trends, because there were a whole bunch of other salt and pepper shakers at the $10 to $12 range, but both sets of salt and pepper shakers that were NCN were at like the $3 to $4 range, so a little weird. But I hope you guys enjoyed coming to the Antique Mall today. I hope you guys learned something. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Bye.
Hero, hero. Hero, hero. Hero, hero. I wanna be a hero, hero. Oh, the hero.